Guys, it's time. It's time. Hello everyone, welcome back. If you're new here, my name's Elena. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. As you can see from the title and the thumbnail of this video, I will be reading A Court of Thorns and Roses, finally. I have seen so much about this book. I have seen so many reviews, so many TikToks, and I still have no idea what this really is about. And I will let you in on a little secret. I am not a fantasy reader. I read a lot of romance books. I also just got into thrillers recently, so this is basically my introduction into fantasy. I've never really read fantasy. Like, I don't know what to expect. I'm not really sure how this works. Like, I don't know what the writing style will be because I've never read one of Sarah J. Maas's books. But I am excited to go into this because I've seen so many people talk about this whole series, and it's like probably the most popular series out there right now. I am excited. Like, you know how you see something that you've wanted to do or wanted to see for so long, and then it's finally time? I've been nervous to start this book. So yes, we're going to be doing a reading vlog, and we are going to go through this journey of me reading fantasy for the first time, but also reading ACOTAR for the first time. Together, we are going to be one in this journey. So we are going to dive into this, do a little reading vlog, and try not to break the spine of this book because I love these books on my bookshelf. You can probably see, you can see my Swiffer. They're right over there. They're right here behind the Swiffer. So I'm going to go set up my little reading area, put a little coffee shop video in the background, and start this book. Good morning, everyone. I barely read yesterday, to be honest. I was so excited, and then I don't know. Currently on chapter 2, page 12. So I literally read 12 pages yesterday. Why did I do that? I don't know. I got like sidetracked doing other things, and I just didn't read. We are gonna be reading all day today because I'm not leaving my house yet again today. So I'm gonna read a little bit this morning. So I just want to give a little update because I feel like things are about to go down. Judging from the thing that just ended this chapter. So I'm on chapter 4 now. And I mean, so far so good. I feel like I am not far enough into the book to make any assumptions or like if I like the book or not. I feel like I like Pharaoh. I like her character. I like that she's like a boss. I like that she takes care of everyone. Also, I'm not gonna spoil anything. And I like that she's independent. But I'm excited to see what is gonna happen. I feel like things are about to go down. Okay, this is literally on the back of the book, so I'm not spoiling anything. I don't read the backs of the books, but it's literally in the first sentence. I feel like the thing that's about to happen is because she killed the wolf. As far as fantasy goes, since I'm not a fantasy reader, I don't think it's like hard to follow or anything. I heard that like sometimes when you read fantasy, it's hard to follow because you don't know any of like the world building. But I'm not having that problem right now. I feel like I'm just reading a normal book. Like I don't feel like I'm reading a hardcore fantasy book. I feel like I'm reading a fantasy book, like, but it's not hardcore and I know everything that's happening. I'm not like confused or anything. Like it's very easy to follow. But that's my update. I'm gonna go continue to keep reading throughout today and we'll catch up. It literally looks like I have not moved. It's just today I've been liking reading right here because I have this big window right here and I'm at my kitchen table and I don't know. This is where I'm reading right now. Chapter 4 of this book. Could you imagine that happening? I feel like I needed to get through chapter 4 to like actually feel like I'm gonna like this book. Chapters 1 through 3, there was like nothing that like I was like, oh, you know, it's fine. But chapter 4 hooked me. That's my little update for you because I need to go read more of this book right now. Hello, I have another update for you. And yes, I feel like I'm updating you guys a lot, but it's literally a reading vlog about this book. So like, I was reading this book and I was like, I feel like I have a story in the back of my head that it seems like. And then I remember that I was watching a video and someone said it's like a Beauty and the Beast retelling, and I was like, ah, I know that one. That's like one of my favorite Disney movies of all time. So that's another winner for this book because I love Beauty and the Beast and it is giving me Beauty and the Beast like vibes. I love Beauty and the Beast and it's kind of like that right now and I'm just having a good time. Hello everyone. It has been a while since I updated you, but I did have work this weekend. So I worked Friday and Saturday and today is Sunday, which I'm supposed to be at work, but I have something to do, so I'm not working, obviously. I wanted to give an update because it's been a couple days and I have not updated you. I am now 34% through this book. I'm on page 148, chapter 17, and okay, so this book is good, but I'm not sure if I've reached the point where I'm like, I understand the hype. You know what I mean? Like, I'm having a good time. But like, I don't know if I've reached where everyone is like, oh my gosh, this series. You know, I'm still trying to understand the full hype of this book. But again, I'm only 148 pages in, chapter 17. And this book has 420 pages. So I'm only 34% in. So I don't think I've reached the point where I could say I understand the hype or anything, but I am having a good time. Good morning. Today, I plan to read almost all this book today because I work for the next 3 days and I really just want to know the hype around the book. So I want to finish it, but we are only 155 pages in. So I have a lot to read because there's 419 pages in this book. But I really want to finish it or get really close to finishing it today because I feel like I've been on this book for a while, but not because I don't like it. It's just because I've been a busy gal. So I'm going to get to reading. I am a slower reader, so we'll see what I can do. Most people could probably finish this in a day, but I'm slow at reading. So we're going to see what I can do. We're starting on chapter 18, and let's start reading. I feel like I'm missing something because obviously I've seen like the TikToks. I don't know what the story goes on to be about or anything. And what I just read, how cute. But I was just thinking, all the TikToks that I see are about this other guy. I think it's a guy. I don't really know. Fantasy. And I'm pretty sure his name like starts with an R. So I feel like I'm missing something because everyone posts about this other guy or creature. I don't know what you want to call them. And I'm very confused because I have no mention of this guy and I'm 170 pages in. But Tamlin, is it Tamlin? I'm trying. Is in this story. Am I missing something? I feel like I definitely am. But I just wanted to say that I don't know who this person is that everyone talks about on TikTok. And I'm so confused. But I'm going to keep going. Maybe he'll show up in these pages. I don't know. I am starting to love this book. We are over 200 pages in. And I'm loving their relationship building. I don't know if I regret that because I know there's another man. I just told you guys, I know that there's someone else that comes into this world. But I would say I like that this is my first like dive into fantasy and that there's a romance aspect to this book because I feel like if was just fantasy for me, I wouldn't be enjoying it as much. But since I'm being like slowly introduced into fantasy, I guess, because they have their romance aspect, I really like that. And you guys, I'm trying so hard not to crack the spine. I'm doing pretty well. You know when you hit the point in the book where you're like, ooh, I don't want to put this down? Hitting that point, loving it. But I'm going to take a short break, even though I've taken short breaks between reading it. And I'm going to eat lunch real quick. And then I'm going to try to finish this book, because we're like 50% through and I'm ready to know. But I feel like once I finish this book, I'm going to want to pick up the next one. And the next one I heard is the best, but that will not be in this video. I've been reading this book, and I want y'all to know I found him. The guy I was looking for, I found. And this book is getting so good. Like, it's captured my attention. It's getting so good. It's just getting too good. Like, there's so much happening, and I love it. I love that there's never really a point in this book so far where I'm bored. I like that I have been entertained. And I just love when a book hooks you with so many different things going on and you're just like not able to do anything else but sit here and read this book. So that's what I'm going to continue to do. I think it was a little ambitious of me to say I'll finish it today, but again, we'll find out. We don't have to talk about my appearance. Welcome to my channel. I can't wait for Zach to come home and be like, what'd you do today? This is all I've been doing. Literally, I think like 100 pages from finishing, or almost 100 pages from finishing this book. How am I supposed to put it down now? How am I supposed to put it down? How do I say this without spoiling? I'm just gonna say the task. How am I supposed to stop reading right now? And the likelihood of me finishing this is not high because Zach's about to come home, we're gonna eat dinner, whatever, and I have to meal prep for work. Why do I have to work for the next 3 days? I just want to finish this book. I'm just gonna say it. I love it. I'm still like 100 pages out, a little bit more than 100, and I love this book. All right, let me go read. I need to finish this book. I need to finish it. I just read the riddle that is in this book. I'm not going to say for what, but there's a riddle in this book, and I just read it, and I think I got it. I'm not going to tell you what I think it is, but I will tell you if I get it right. The likelihood of me getting it right is very low because I'm not really good at riddles, but if I happen to get it right, I will let you know right away because I will be so excited that I figured it out. So much just happened, but I need a minute. We'll talk later. So it's been quite a while. I've given myself time to process this wonderful book. I was nervous going into this. I was like, I'm not sure if I'm gonna like this book. I'm not sure if this is my vibe. I don't know if fantasy is my thing, but since it had a touch of romance, I'm pretty sure that this is my thing. I get it. I gave this book 4.5 stars. I don't think it's a full 5 because I didn't get like that 5-star feeling, but it's definitely like a 4.5 for me. I love this book. I love like the kind of sort of Beauty and the Beast vibe. I love the characters. Everyone that already read this series always talks about a different character that's introduced towards the end of this book. I like him a lot. I think I like him better than the other one. I like Feyre and Tamlin's relationship, but I have a feeling that I'm gonna be on someone else's team because I think I'm already on his team. We like a proactive man. Anyway, I really enjoyed this book. I really can't wait to jump into the second one because I know a lot of people have said that the second one is better than the first one. So I'm excited to do that, but I don't know, like, should I film me reading the rest of the series? Like, is that something y'all want to see? Can't wait to jump into the second one. I think I might, okay, here's the thing about me. I think I might take a little break because I'm in the middle of so many series. I need to stop starting series and just finish them all. But I like to take breaks in between my series because I don't want to be burnt out on a series. So I'm going to take a little break from ACOTAR, but I am very excited to jump back in. I don't think it'll be a very long break. Everyone that commented on my TikToks, y'all were right. Y'all were right. I should have read this book sooner. But look, I eventually got here. I'm finally here. I understand the hype. And I just need to go through the rest of the 4 books that are relatively huge. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm glad that I have a new series that I'm into and I enjoy, and I'm finally reading fantasy. It's about time. And don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more because we're having a great time on this channel. I'm having so much fun doing both book videos and regular vlogs. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!